Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Taurus. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus, please. All right, your person is showing up as the Death card, Scorpio energy, your opposite sign. They're also showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They're viewing you as the Two of Pentacles. And the connection, we see the Star card, Aquarius energy. So a connection written in the stars, two people who dream together. Two people who are on the same path. I also feel this is going to be wish fulfillment here for you, Taurus, or for your person, or maybe just for both of you. You've been hoping for a partner just like you, or just like them. And the Star card here also indicates that this is going to be a very healing connection here. All right, we see the Seven of Swords. So I do kind of feel like this could be a secret admirer. It could be somebody you work with. It could be a neighbor. It could be a friend. But I do feel this is somebody here who's ready to transform the relationship with you, Taurus. There may be some element of secrecy around this connection. But again, it could just be somebody who's had or has secret feelings for you. All right, the Death card here, Scorpio energy, tells me this person's very focused. They're very brave. They're very hardworking, extremely intuitive. There's a natural depth to this person's emotions. Okay. Very emotionally intelligent is what I'm getting. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like this might be somebody around you where you have to read between the lines of communication. In subtle ways, Taurus, they are going to be letting you know that they're interested in you. All right, now it could just be mild flirtation. It could be through jokes. It could also just be through like little touches, like a little hand touch or touch your elbow or something like that. This person is somebody who's protective of their own energy because they want to make sure that, before they make a move or they let you know how they're feeling, Taurus, that they're going to have success. All right, I also feel this may be something that kind of comes as a surprise for them. All right, like they didn't expect to fall for you. They didn't expect to have these deep feelings for you. And we see the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who's looking for love. They're looking for a relationship. They're looking to build, possibly have a family, or just, build a strong, stable relationship. And we see Hermit energy in reverse. Okay, so some of my Taurus, you might also mutually be crushing on this person. You may also have hidden feelings here for this person, but the Hermit card in reverse can also indicate as a level of anxiety. So again, you might feel a little bit anxious about this connection. Again, if you're coworkers or if you're friends, about transforming this connection. But I'm just kind of getting two people that actually have really deep feelings for each other, and they kind of keep them under wraps for a little bit. Okay, so I'm getting that kind of tension, the build up here. All right, we see, there it is. We see casual energy, Taurus, that this person, I don't think it's that they're not interested in a serious involvement, but I kind of get it's going to be like a friend's first vibe. Let's see where it goes. But I feel they're much more attached to the outcome of this connection than they may let on. All right, we see Gemini energy. Some of you, you're dealing with a Gemini. They're ruled by Mercury. They are the thinkers and communicators of the zodiac with many facets. All right. And there may be an age difference. It could be a considerable age gap here, 10 plus years. Again, these really specific messages, though, are not going to resonate with all of you. They're going to be confirmation for some. And we see that this person may have strong water. So most likely that's Scorpio energy. But it could be Cancer or Pisces as well. We also see that this person is very passionate. Makes a lot of sense with what we're seeing. The Queen of Pentacles tells me this person may be a business owner. This is somebody who takes good care of themselves, their house, their home, their finances. They're stable, they're grounded, they're generous. All right, my Taurus, they're going to match that sort of Taurus energy. All right, they may be shorter than average, or they might just be shorter than the person you normally date. They may be bald or buzzed, or maybe they have been at some point in time. But again, these really specific messages, especially when it comes to ages and physical attributes, ethnicities and things like that, are not going to resonate with all of you, okay? They will be confirmation messages for some of you. And we see that this person only has eyes for you. Yeah, they're not looking at anybody else. Not looking at anybody else here, Taurus. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do we need to know about this person? Okay, high honor. So this person may be somebody who's highly respected or highly regarded by friends, family, maybe with what they do for work. They could have some sort of military background or be in the military. Specific message maybe for only about one of you out there. We see judication. So some of you, they may have a background in law or work with law. But I also just get that this is somebody who's very honorable in the way that they make decisions. This person prioritizes fairness and harmony. This is somebody who always puts themselves in other people's shoes, but also just makes very reliable, very, just like very good decisions is what I want to say there, okay? And we see bad health. Some of you, this person, you may meet them at a time of healing. For others of you, this person may have had a pretty major, health scare at some point in time. It doesn't have to be recently, or it doesn't have to be now, but it could be that they've had a near-death experience, or they're in remission from like cancer or something like that. Okay, but again, there's this person knows what they want, most likely because of this. Okay, because of what they've experienced there. All right, anything else my Taurus need to know about this person? Anything else my Taurus need to know about this person? Okay, so they have been extremely hurt by a loved one in the past. And again, that's also why they may want to take things slow. Make sure that you two are on the same page before things get started. And something about the vowels in this person's name are going to really stand out to you. All right, this person may go by a nickname, and they have a personal pride for their collectibles. So it really can be anything. It can be something they've picked up from their travels. It could be antiques. It could be something that brings them luck. It could be sports paraphernalia. It could be a large shoe or hat or watch collection. It could be a makeup collection, tools, you name it. All right, with the Two of Pentacles, this person is going to be seeing you, Taurus, as maybe having other options or a bit on the fence. So again, this person is going to, again, take their time making sure that, you're interested and that you're available. I think this person also sees you as somebody who handles a lot. You handle a lot of responsibilities and you do it with grace and ease. All right. We see the Nine of Swords in reverse. This person may also know, Taurus, that you may meet them at a time when you're coming out of some sort of difficulty. So, some sort of healing, whether it's emotional or physical. It feels a bit more emotional. Okay, but again, they might know that you're not so sure about jumping into a relationship either, because you've just been through something pretty heavy. And we see the Seven of Cups. All right, so some of you may meet this person online. This is my online dating card. But for a lot of you, I'm not getting that. A lot of you, I do feel like this is somebody who's around you. This person spends a lot of time wondering about you. They definitely spend time fantasizing about the possibilities here. But again, some of their anxiety gets the best of them, and they sit and they think, okay, what could go right? What could go wrong here? They also know for my Taurus here that you have other options available to you. All right, how my Taurus are feeling, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, you might be recently single, or you've just recently experienced some sort of difficult period in your life. So I feel like you find peace through your independence and stability. So you're not willing to rush into a higher level of commitment either, okay? Although this person is definitely going to be seeing that with you. I do think this is also someone who's going to hold space for you and not try to push things, because again, it doesn't look like you're looking to rush into a relationship at this time. And I think, like I said, they're also in that sort of friends first vibe. But I feel like this is where this connection really works, that you two honor each other's need for space and healing and taking your time. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. What else do they really admire about my Taurus, please? What else do they really admire about my Taurus? Okay, so they see you as the king archetype, enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Wow. All right, and we see priest energy. So, or the priest archetype, facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So they do like your brand of spirituality here, Taurus, but they also like that you're very spiritually committed, so you rely on your faith. But also that you channel spiritual energy. They see you as somebody who's very special in that regard, somebody who's very connected, somebody who's very enlightened. So we see this connection as the Star card, one that's going to be healing. It feels like it's wish fulfillment for both of you. It also feels destined, written in the stars. All right, but what else do we need to know about this connection? All right, so it's mutual recognition. This connection holds the potential for shared awareness and understanding. Ooh, I love that. All right, it's very symbiotic is what I want to say. Now, some of you, this is how you'll meet this person. This connection enters through a shared responsibility, goal, or collaborative effort. Alignment forms as you move towards something meaningful together. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. And we see grounding into the present. This connection anchors attention in what is real now. And I do feel that way, with this Queen of Pentacles energy and you having Taurus placements. This is going to be a very, very grounded connection. And I feel like you two very much so are on the same page. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's see what else my Taurus need to know about this person or this connection. What else do my Taurus need to know about this person or this connection? Twin flame recognition. So regardless of the label that we're going to give this, Spirit saying, this soul that mirrors your own. Now you might literally already know this person or they might already be around you. But again, there's this recognition here, and we see it coming through twice. This connection holds the potential for shared awareness and understanding. This soul that mirrors your own. Okay. Ooh, we see lasting love. So there's potential for this to go the distance. All right, we see forgiveness. So this is also going to be a very healing connection. All right, and we see bonding. Yeah, again, this is like a slow and steady type of relationship that's forming. So as you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. And Spirit saying this is going to happen in divine timing, Taurus, a serendipitous or sort of unexpected time or place. Okay, so let's see. Spirit saying it's not too late to make changes. So, whatever it is you're working on or you want to work on, Taurus, just, work on being the best version of yourself. All right, it's going to happen sooner than expected. But again, Spirit saying, stop trying to control the timing. This is going to happen when it's supposed to. All right, my lovely Taurus, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.